Jordan Bell is going to be huge. There's no more JaVale McGee in this squad, but a guy like Jordan Bell or Kevon Looney can give them the length and the intimidation of what they need down low on the blocks.
Two for two on that trip.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
Warriors have the basketball. Durant to Thompson. Curry. Very little's gone right in this first quarter, but with that three, you look at the scoreboard, they're back within 9.
And Ed, Rome was not built in one day. You can't rush the process. Just keep chipping away. Chip, chip, chip.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Curry to Durant. Thompson to Durant.
Big pick right there.
Has a look. Deep two there. Won't go.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end. Oh, block. Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Golden State at the controls. Curry to Shaun Livingston. Over to the right side. Curry, they'll take it from downtown. Let's see, Jay, if that wakes them up.
Yeah, that was a big-time three, but the most important possession is now, the one you're currently in. Don't focus on the next play, but focus on the present.
Porter. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocks it down off the step back.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Curry into the front court, trailing by 10. Screen coming. Curry. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Josh Jackson trying to cash in on a three-point play. His career mark right now sits at 63%.
Working on your game.
3 titles in 4 years. New arena next year, Jay, in San Francisco. Crazy to think that any of these Warriors would want to go anywhere else.
It's the way they've been leveraging their brand off the court in Silicon Valley. You see guys like Kevin Durant, who have 35 Media, his only media production company, also making a ton of investments. You see Stephen Curry and Andre Iguodala investing in E-Game Sports, amongst other things. I actually got a chance to host a Players Technology Summit with Andre Iguodala, where he talked about a multitude of things that he's invested in. They're able to leverage the business outside the business of sport, which is why I think they'll stay around in the Silicon Valley for a very long time.
Gets it in the right corner. Trying to cash in. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
It's Suns ball. To Porter. Crawford to Porter. Oh, had him going there for a second. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Livingston. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. To Porter. Has a look. Shot by Warren misses.
You know, as a shooter, you recognize that was good defense, but that's more on you than it is the defense. Challenge yourself to get the ball back and continue to be aggressive.
Phoenix has the ball. Down low for Jackson. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Stuffs it down with authority.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
It's Cook with the basketball. His guys down big. Bell fires the three. Not going down here.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Warriors basketball.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
A pass stolen by Phoenix. To Porter. Nothing going here on that drive. Porter. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
Josh Jackson with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. You can count that one a 4-point play. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter.
I got ball. I got ball. Free right, free right, free right.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Here comes the screen. To Jackson. Stuffs it down with authority.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
To Green. Fires the three. Those shots, Jay, have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
Porter to Jackson. Here comes the screen. Oh, he had him there for a second. Goes to the left side. From long range. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Those shots, Jay, have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. First quarter is complete. The Suns dominating so far. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's Golden State basketball. Durant to Shaun Livingston. Here comes the screen. Livingston to Durant. Has a chance. Durant shot, no good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Warriors have it. Can't connect from in close.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Josh Jackson. The pass set it all up.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
I got this clown. Let's go.
Livingston to Durant. To Sean Livingston. Down low Durant. That's no good.
Defense. Defense. Let's go.
To Jackson. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Oh, had him going there for a second. Short jumper off the mark. Livingston to bring it up. Down a bundle. To Durant. Here comes the screen. Durant. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. That's going to...
Hey, the shot game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Subbing in for the Phoenix Suns, number 23.
I got ball. I got ball.
Stepping in.
Durant to Thompson. Green to Sean Livingston. Pass to Cousins, down low. DeMarcus Cousins. He's now 4 for 6. There's no denying he's a big talent, but he has a large personality.
And his personality gets the best of him at times. When I think about personalities who are able to control their aggression, I think about Marcus Smart, I think about Draymond Green. The biggest key for DeMarcus Cousins, controlling his emotion instead of letting his emotions control him.
Ed draws the foul.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Tyson Chandler at the line. First one goes down. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Thompson won't go down.
I got it.
To Jackson.
Got him.
Green, get over. Get over.
From the painted area, won't go down. Curry to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. To Green. Tyson Chandler sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To the rim. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. It remains Warrior basketball. Green. Steph Curry. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
And scores. Strong take.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
I got something for him.
To Curry. 4-3. And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Here comes the screen. Turned away by Cousins. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Josh Jackson at the line. And hits the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Here's Curry with it up top. He'll run the offense. Tough move in close quarters with the crossover. Tyson Chandler with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
It's Phoenix ball. Look out, Devin Booker. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Tough shot. And when Devin Booker scores, he scores in bunches. It was only a couple of years ago he had that 70-point game in the Boston Garden. This kid can fill it up when he gets hot.
With that foul, it's number 6. He'll be watching the rest of this one from the sideline. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Booker to Jackson. Lets it fly from long range, not getting the bounce. Curry had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. To Booker. Inside, he scores.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Steph Curry. With that, he's 5 for 9.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
He throws it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some?
It's good, and it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports.
The Suns put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead.
It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Phoenix Suns. The Warriors
Have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters.
They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Assists.
Great effort makes for great highlights. These guys are playing a relentless style of basketball that really suits them.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Suns,
Entered the locker room with a comfortable lead.
it was their playmaking, the way they gave. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Curry has it
Oh, yeah, it's me and you. Me and
to
you.
Thompson.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Curry. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. Here comes the screen. Curling inside, stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Shot from the lane won't go. And he finished. Is at the rim.
Ed, did
Big
you see
bro,
what
what's
this
up
pass
with you,
just
bro?
did?
What's up, bro?
Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency.
Chilling,
because they
man,
understand
rolling
that
up
next
my
time down the
breakfast,
court,
bro.
they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Rolling up my breath.
Not that time.
What you been up to?
To Jackson.
Mine just work and class.
Give him 2 points. High
Yeah.
percentage.
School going good for you?
Did you see
Yeah.
that change of direction mid-flight?
That's
And also
good.
the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim?
What you going to school for?
Kinesiology.
Curry.
Who?
Oh, he just
Kinesiology.
continues to
It's
pour
like
it in from
basically
downtown. He's
basically
6 of
sports.
7 from
And,
3.
This is probably the time that you
sports
adjust
medicine.
your defense,
Yeah.
maybe play some zone, maybe a boxing one, or maybe just double team them.
That's
Here
what's up.
comes the screen.
Make sure you're on the team. Go get you a job for them Saints.
Count it.
Yeah.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup. With the
Nah, get a
offense
job
being
for
that
my
bad.
opposing
But
team.
if
Make
the
sure they
defense
hurt
keeps
all
up that kind of pressure,
Yeah, that way.
things are bound to happen.
Curry with the
Make sure
basketball.
we get to the Super
His
Bowl.
guys down big.
Yeah, I got
Green
you.
gets it in the left corner. Stephen Curry with a look. Jumper's good.
So, shut up.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to
What
happen.
you playing right now? You in the league? That was
Suns
you in the
control
league?
the possession.
Yeah, I'm in the league.
To Jackson.
Go get these jerseys real quick.
Beyond the arc for 3. Cleans it up. And a putback
I
slam.
don't even like the Orlando
Ooh,
Magic,
that's
but I like their
nasty right
jerseys.
there.
Oh yeah,
They got some of the cleanest jerseys in the league.
for sure. Yeah.
You ain't watch no basketball last night?
I watched the game where Derrick Rose dropped 50.
Oh shit, he did it again?
Curry.
No, just that.
That's off the side of the
Oh, the
rim.
Like
other
on
day.
Halloween.
And there's
Yeah.
always so much talk about defense.
I
How
watched that
about
game, man.
offensively? If you continue to attack
Boston
that
had a
shooter,
good
now
game
you're
last
making him
night,
work
bro.
on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Here's a
You know,
chance
that
for
bitch went to the
long
wire
range.
down to the
And
last
it's
shot.
not his range. It's no good.
Boston won it.
Yes, Klay Thompson. Tough shooting.
Yeah, I
Only
saw that.
2 for 6 after that make.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes
That
to the bucket. He
Guinness
usually
good
pulls
in
up
the
for
bitch,
threes,
bro.
but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
He might be the best player on the East Coast.
Yeah, for sure. I believe it.
They trying to get it to Embiid, but shit. Embiid got his mistakes he made. His couple big shots.
Yeah.
That damn Guinness, that bitch want the ball crunch time. He like, give me
Let's
this.
loose. Knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
I like players like that,
One
though.
thing we know for certain
Them
in this
players
league,
that'll win
it
a
doesn't matter
championship.
how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back.
Goddamn, bro, that
Good
motherfucker be
defense.
running from
He
the
had
ball
nowhere to
crunch
go.
time. Here,
The
get that bitch
result,
off.
jump ball.
Yeah, I'll
Time
fuck
to
it up.
shuffle things up. They're in position. Let's see who can retain it.
Cause that opportunity, if that was Jay on the court, he wouldn't even get a goddamn JR.
Into the front court. Trailing by 15.
Or take off. Ball would have been a good thing.
Thompson.
That's why I said LeBron ain't got that killer instinct.
Hustle pays off.
Like
They
Kobe
got
in
the
there.
possession. To Booker. For three. And Durant. Clear the rebound.
I know what's calling my name, the low main noodle from the Thai restaurant.
To Curry. Fires the three. Add another one to
Steph
his
Curry
total.
kicking
That's
my
now
ass
7
right now.
threes for the ball game.
And the
I
ball
want
is
some
finding
Curry
him
too,
wherever he goes on
goddamn.
the court. Man,
Yellow
boy,
Curry.
he the best.
To Jackson.
You see they updated this bitch, huh?
And now
Yeah,
he's
I
gonna
saw
shoot
that.
a few more as he's fouled
Know what they
going
did?
for it.
Aggressive play there.
No,
but
I
you
ain't look up
can't
the notes
fault the
yet.
defender for being up
Them
in this
fucking
shooter.
jump
You need to
shots, bro. I
contest
told
shots
y'all
each
they
and
was gonna
every
work that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, niggas ain't just pulling them threes in your face no more.
That's dope. I'm glad too.
First one.
And they getting you a -10 for bad spacing now. They ain't just giving it away for good spacing. They got bad spacing too. So if you're in the wrong spot,
So
somebody
if you,
take a
just,
shot.
if you just standing in one spot and getting them people away,
-10. I
It's
like
Curry
this. Is
controlling the offense.
yeah, for sure.
making niggas move their ass around on the court.
That's gonna be bad for them wing shooters.
Yup, it did. It worked out terrible last night.
Balls tied up.
Well,
We'll
we
get a
were trying to
jump ball.
stand there in that corner. Everybody know. I found out the spot where I
After
can
the
shoot
tie-up,
the threes
let's
with
see
my
who
big
can
man
retain it.
too. It's only in the corner. Open shot.
Booker.
I had a fucking rim protector made like 4 threes on me yesterday.
Something tells me he'll give him
Shit.
that shot again.
He showed
I
that
ain't
he
even know
had
rim
great chemistry
protector
with
could
his
shoot like
teammates
that.
on that shot. Keep getting him good looks,
Shit.
and the one.
I didn't know why he made it because I was like, I'm letting him shoot. He ain't gonna make that bitch. Shit, so making that
It's a
bitch.
turnover as they head the other way. Booker
Big
with
ass
it.
rim protector.
His guys hold a commanding lead.
Just had like Carl Anthony Towns or something like the Carl Anthony Towns trade or something.
Yeah, a good package. Man.
Goes to the right side. Curry, that right there,
Motherfucker
Jay.
named KKK 666. Boy, these niggas out.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his follow through.
Suns with
Yeah, I ain't
the
even
basket.
started on my league yet.
To Jackson.
Yeah, it's like my fifth league game. I don't be playing it that often. I usually just play live run
Fires
or
the three.
court
If
battles.
he's hitting shots, it could be a
It'll
long
give
night.
you some clothes and shit
What
when you
we're
do
seeing
that.
is a brilliant
What,
offensive
court battles?
display. You have ball movement, player movement.
Oh,
and
you in the
great
court
shooting to
battle.
top it off.
I thought you
You
was
get
in the
those
league.
three things going.
Oh, I am in the league right now, but I'm just
I'm talking about what they give you when you going through the league. What they give you. Just
Like-
points or-
like when you're on like when you level up. Obviously, they give you like clothes in the crates and shit.
And look out.
Man,
Like
they are
when you
just
level up, but-
continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with
Boy.
energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Like with sleeves and shit, you gotta like buy that out the
Durant
store though.
To Curry. Trying to cash in.
I cannot
Knocks it
stand
down
Steph
from
Curry. This
mid-range.
nigga right here is
Sometimes
killing
when the
my
players
ass.
find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by
I
himself.
wouldn't want to hold that bitch in
Phoenix
real
with
life. He'll get in my nerve. That nigga hit some of the jump shots. He make you want to fight him, bro.
Down to 5 on the 24.
I'm using that phenom trait now.
Off the
That
step back.
motherfucker's off the chain, boy.
No
Been a
doubt
phenom
about where
icon.
that one was headed.
Oh yeah.
That man.
Thompson to bring it into the front court.
Yeah, I was slapping
Down
nigga
a
ball so hard yesterday. I got a block and
Oh,
a
the
assist
touch
off the
at the
same
rim.
block.
Count
He
it.
Oh,
slapped
for
that
real?
bitch to the other end of the
Attack
court.
mode isn't a switch that you can just turn
He
on.
blocked it
You
and
need
then
to
do
more
what
than
it
that.
do
We
when
need
you
to
don't
see
them
him
run on the
penetrate,
other
get into
side.
that lane and create.
Yep. That bitch slapped it back to half court. That ain't pick that
Whistle
bitch up
sounds. We
and
have a
dunked at her.
timeout. Jump ball.
They gave me the assist.
Some lineup
Clay Thompson
changes
has get
now
on my
for
nerves
both
too,
clubs.
trying to fucking double team me and shit.
Who you think the better shooter now, Clay or Curry?
Nice pace.
I
Sets
think-
it up and slams it
I want to
down.
say Curry because
You
he
know
can
what I
create
like
his
about
own
this pass
shot.
play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action,
Like,
he
Clay, he's
patiently
more catch and
waited for the
shoot,
play
like-
to develop.
Like, you know how he had like 53 or something like that?
It's Steph Curry
Like,
with
if
the
it wasn't for people trying to guard Steph and KD, he wasn't gonna get that 50 something.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Watch pick. Good shit. Let's put that
I'm
in
double
there.
team
Shot
somebody.
clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Nice pass to
Nah,
set
I'm
things
just
up.
thinking
The
out
shooting
loud.
has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you
Hey,
can drive. But when the
come
shot is
on,
working
man.
like
Play
that, you got it
defense.
any way you want it.
I think I'm running for a 3-point.
Hey,
Off the
oh, I'm
iron.
missing dunks,
It
bro.
came out. Curry with the ball. To Green. That's
That
a
shit,
turnover.
man.
It goes the other way.
See you.
Inside, he scores.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Curry, the hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Slam dunk.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Warriors have the basketball.
Man, stop all this
Livingston
motherfucking
to
switch.
Curry. Wide open look won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still, you got to make that one.
Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Short jumper won't fall. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
I've been watching this kid since he was 15 years old. TJ Warren has always been one of those under-the-radar type of guys. Averaged 20 points a game last year, and he made big leaps in scoring year after year after year in his time in the league.
To Porter. Count the basket inside.
Well, the one thing you don't have to worry about with Michael Porter Jr. is him lacking confidence. Before the NBA draft, he called himself a mix between Kevin Durant, Giannis, and Tracy McGrady. Big shoes to fill.
It's Suns ball. Tough make through traffic.
man,
Not
ball
in
movement
my
is one of those
eyes.
great things. One of the things you learn early in this game is that if everybody gets involved, then
Hey,
everyone has a chance to
you
win.
did the Mutombo finger after dunking on a nigga yet?
Knocked loose.
Not yet.
Picked up by the Suns.
Placing they
From long range. It's no good. Shots not
I put
going
it on
down.
my YouTube. I clipped that bitch and put it on the YouTube.
Oh shit, for real.
I already tripping off that bitch. Oh, let's move. I see.
Curry to bring it up. They can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry. Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
It's Steph at the controls. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the three.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe
I
defensively,
got them
grab his
Embiid
jersey,
dunks
step on
too. I
his
just
toe,
unlocked
do
them
something to
bitches.
kind of change up his pace.
For real.
That nigga there don't care about nobody. He just go over you.
Time expires on this period. The Suns lead it big. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle down, they can win this game by 50.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Short jumper won't go down.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that.
Tyson Chandler, knockout blow, slams it down.
The veteran, he's made a living by doing this for years.
Possession lies with Golden State. Shot from the lane won't go. Tosses, driving, flushes down the slam. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Cook to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. And that one is out. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Two-point shot for Curry. And it's Chandler with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty
What up,
quickly
Sal?
because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were
Sal,
yapping
what
back and
is
forth to
happening?
each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
He did that
Emphatic slam.
You
night.
know, it reminds me out of
You
a
did
story a
your
legendary
update?
coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct?
Yeah,
You'll probably
do
break a
you-
finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's five
Might have to
fingers
check and
working
see if
collectively
he'll
together
update.
as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Phoenix has the ball.
Go to your PlayStation screen, go to your NBA Live 19, you know, the cover,
And he can't
and
keep
then
it
hit
in
your
off the
options
block.
button.
Man, that was impressive.
And then go to check for
Both
update.
teams are making
Yeah, then check for
substitutions.
update.
Add 2 points to the board.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up.
Yeah. Ooh.
Over to the right side. Knocked loose. They love this hustle. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns.
Yeah, he keeps trying because it happened to Swift and them yesterday too, so I don't know.
Has a look.
Swift got
Gets a look.
frustrated there.
Can't hit. Draymond Green. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
There you go.
And finishes strong. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not
I'm
a
in
good
this live
free throw
event right
shooter.
now.
You never let him
It's,
have an easy
in
bucket.
Jersey.
If anything, make
Yeah, I'm
him
in the
earn
league
a
game right
charity
now.
stripe.
I'm in the fourth
Yeah,
quarter though.
league.
To Curry. 4-3.
Get my ass
And
lit the
Stephen
fuck up by
Curry,
Steph
the
Curry.
fastest release in the NBA. Hits the
Just
three.
do one of
I
them
know
live
he's a volume
events.
shooter.
Try to
I
get
know
that first
defensively
goal.
at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report,
Oh,
though.
come on,
Start
little point
denying him
guard.
the ball.
Lets it fly from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys down big. Shot by Thompson misses. Beyond the arc for 3. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Trevor Ariza with a chance at a 4-point play. For his career, 72%. Got it. Kevin Durant with the rock.
Here we go. I got him.
To Thompson. Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
The follow won't go either. To Durant. Curry. Stephen Curry
God.
surpassing his own NBA record. His 14th three-pointer of the ball game.
Ed, he just made me tap my own chest and touch the sky.
Jamal Crawford. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
To Green. Thompson. The drive right to the basket. Nice pass to get things going.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Here comes the screen. Driving right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good as they
I think this is the
continue
only
to
team
widen
that
their
should have
lead.
worked on. Everybody playing this goddamn one-on-one ball.
To Durant.
Orlando just that week, though. Yeah.
Curry. Durant. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
Oh man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Curry with the basketball. Down a bundle. And counted at the rim.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. It's Phoenix ball. To Jackson. And finishes strong. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Chance at a three-point play.
Team foul number 4, Golden State.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach.
For the Phoenix Suns.
To Durant. To Curry. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Here's Jackson down low. And the denial. Oh, the hustle keeps the ball in play. Warriors have the basketball. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
To Durant. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns. Josh Jackson. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And Ed, I'm really eager to see how his game progresses here in year 2. The 4th overall pick in the year 2017, and he's all rookie defensive team, but his offensive game down the stretch is really on point. Averaged 19 points per game after the All-Star break.
To Crawford. To Booker. Look out, Devin Booker looking good, 4 for 5.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
To Jackson. Inside, he scores.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay, but you're definitely not fooling me twice.
To Curry. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Suns control the possession. To Crawford. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Curry, he just continues to knock him down from deep. That extends his NBA record for one game.
He's just shattering that thing, but he's a very smart player. Look for him next time, maybe to give you a head fake, crack into you, get to the free throw line. This guy is a proven scorer.
Yeah, Orlando sorry as fuck.
Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense.
Yeah, I just sit there and freeload it on their
Oh,
jersey.
big
I
man
ain't
doing
gonna lie
work
to you.
right there.
It's good. If you don't stand in his way,
Okay,
he's
he's pretty
going
good
to
with that
make
rock.
you pay.
Might have had
All
an
I
extra
did was give
dribble
him
or
the
two
ball,
there.
let him go.
He got the
That's
shot.
ain't gonna pass no bitch in it. Dope.
Nothing going here on that
Fast,
drive.
man. Big stuff.
To Jackson. Here's a chance from long range. Josh Jackson looking to take that next step in his young career.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Time to adjust. Both coaches
I
making
wonder if
changes
Blake
on the
is
floor.
He probably
Tyson
is.
Chandler rejects it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
For three, not that time. He missed it. Curry. To Durant. Five to shoot for Golden State. Durant, textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
What's the
Fights
score
through
over there?
traffic to slam it down.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Golden State at the controls.
What y'all
To
scores
Durant.
looking like? I'm done too.
Probing the defense.
What y'all want to play?
Alright. I got like a minute. I got like a minute left on my.
Durant to Curry. Has a chance. Shot's no good.
We
You
got,
have to like the confidence, but that was a
Orlando.
difficult shot. To Booker. Short jumper off the mark.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Yeah, but I get it with you. That's what I was just doing.
Yes, and the foul, and a
Yeah.
chance at
They
three
weak as
coming
shit.
up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player.
You just
Sometimes
go out
luck is
21
on your
points.
side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
That's what they weak at